jump, you don't want war. I knew the time when I was wanted by them Keystone cops for keeping the hardcore music in the streets so hot. We never focus on the don't haves, cause we have not. I put the focus on the vocab, now we have not. I brought the hood to the music game, corrupted the sound, and went from state to state with microphones busting it down. A lot of people really hate it, then they loving it now, cause they raised the label and fans and the sound. You don't really want a problem, cause I might hurt you. Drama keep me flipping just like that work do. Made a lot of songs about I work through. Always kept it underground just like that dirt do. Trying to catch the kids slipping, I leave your ribs dripping, I leave your nose running, I got them foes gunning. Wow, the streets will leave you rapping is easy, but your mouth will get you left up in the pool of fashizi. If my beat stomp, my heat pump, the street jump, you don't want war. If my feet stomp, my heat pump, and the streets jump, no, you don't want war. My feet stomp, heat pump, streets jump. Come on, you don't want war. If my feet stomp, my knee pump, the streets jump. Yeah, you don't want war. Not many men can walk the fine line of death and desire. I'm on my Rick James. Yeah, my death is my retire. Right hand, I get your eye black. Left in the fire. The left hand, I get your Kanye. Jaws in the wire. I take the proof and make it work for me, just like a lie, and bring all kinds of to you, just like a fly. Freddie Fox back in the game. The question is why, and the answer is cause I don't see the streets in your eye. Off the top rope I fly, landing the hammer hard on your head like Chinese grammar. Yeah, we got cars and we pay people to drive them. I'm behind bars with the punchlines up inside them. You can talk about the thug life, but you ain't hot. You'll be posing for a mug shot and you'll get dropped, cause the long arm of the streets corrupt some cops. They used to help Freddie Fox stick up blocks with my beat. Stomp the heat, pump the street, yeah, jump. Come on, you don't want war. With my feet, stomp the heat, pump with my street, yeah, jump. Come on, you don't want war. With my feet, stomp the heat, pump my street, yeah, jump. Come on, you don't want war. With my feet, stomping that heat, pumping them.
Welcome to WWE Raw. I'm Jim Ross, alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler. We've got a great program for you tonight, and we're set to kick it off with a real slobber knocker.
You're right, JR. General Manager Eric Bischoff may have made this a non-title match, but a win over the World Heavyweight Champion Triple H could be a step toward a real title opportunity.
Weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H.
It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. I am heavy debt, no way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bench. From a
I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure. You've got to ask yourself, how much punishment will these superstars be able to withstand tonight?
I don't know, JR, but I think they're pretty intent on finding out.
They certainly are. I don't know how it's going to end, but I can guarantee you they're going to leave it all in the ring. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King.
You know, JR,
You're not going to get him with that one.
it looks like they've slowed the match down a little. And I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere. The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile. I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight. I'll tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going...
Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be pretty.
When I look at Triple H, all I see is lost opportunities. He's so talented and so intelligent that he could have made such a positive impact on the business. Instead, he decided that he'd rather win at all costs without any sense of honor or decency.
Listen to you, JR. Honor, decency. You sound like you're 100 years old. Watch out! He reversed it! Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for SmackDown.
Oh boy, here it comes!
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament. 2, 3. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds. Oh, would you look at this? Ric Flair and Triple H are double teaming him now. And this match is over, by God. How despicable can you get?
He was asking for it, JR. Flair hit him in self-defense. Didn't you see the way he went after the Nature Boy?
He did no such thing, King. Triple H and Flair will do anything it takes to keep the title around the game's waist. And that includes taking out the competition.
Hey, I saw what Triple H and Flair pulled last week. This crap is getting really old. You okay?
I'll live, but they're not gonna get off that easy.
Listen, you're good, but this is a numbers game. There's 2 of them, but 1 of you. Dude, you've got to even that up.
What do you have in mind?
Hey, I'm one of the few guys in the Raw locker room who's pinned Triple H for a 3 count. I don't have an Intercontinental title defense tonight. So how about you and me team up and give Triple H and Flair a little payback?
Sounds good to me. But what's in it for you?
Anytime I step into the ring with the World Heavyweight Champ, my stock goes up. And when I hit him with the T-bone and pin him again, I'll be that much closer to earning the World Heavyweight title match I deserve. Let's do this.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, Nick. And the tag team partner from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Going for it all, just trying to be the best. Till we break them out, nothing more, nothing less. Wanna be known, want the respect. Throw you anything, I'll pass that test. Believing in yourself, man, changes everything. Yeah, I want it all, I'm taking the brass ring. Call me underdog, you can call me anything. I got a lot of blessings, that's what faith brings. No stop. No stop. No stop. You wanna start something, nigga, head start something. Anytime, any place, dog, it's nothing. I'm coming from the bottom.
And the opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 260 pounds, Triple H. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control.
This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance to see it.
Yeah, and I'm happy that I'm getting to see it too, JR. I just wish they'd pick up the pace a little.
Oh no, this is classic old school wrestling at its finest. You, of all people, should be able to appreciate that, King.
Wait a minute, JR. You're not trying to say that I'm old, are you?
Of course not, King. Although there was that rumor going around about your social security number was 1.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR? Oh boy, here it comes. I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better.
Shelton Benjamin's a perfect example of why you don't want to let a young superstar rise too far too fast. All of his success has gone straight to his head.
What in the world are you talking about, King? Shelton Benjamin is one. He countered that and made it look easy. The tag has been made, and now his partner's coming in.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King. I think Shelton Benjamin's theme song says it all. I truly believe there's no stopping this phenomenal young superstar.
I think Shelton Benjamin's theme song says it all. I truly believe there's no stopping this phenomenal young superstar.
What can I see in him? 4. Multiple tag team title reigns, an intercontinental title reign that lasted more than half a year, a kid who was born into a bad situation and pulled himself up by his bootstraps. That's what I see in Shelton Benjamin. Oh, the tag is made. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best fans,
and the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I can't believe he countered that one. He's looking for that finisher. This could finish the match right here.
I don't know how much more punishment a human body can withstand.
Or that part of it, anyway. Boy, these superstars have impressed the heck out of me here tonight.
Same here, King. We expected a solid match. We're seeing a great one unfold.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. We could have a pinfall here, JR. I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world, JR. I can't believe I actually get paid to do this job.
Well, don't let Eric Bischoff hear you say that, King, or you might wind up having to do it for free.
That's true. Bischoff's so cheap, he won't even tip a canoe.
I think the damage has been done here, King.
One good submission could end this, JR.
What a reversal.
I think I see where this... Look at that! He's bleeding like a stuck pig!
The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match.
Stop the match? Are you crazy, JR? It's just getting interested.
4, 1.
Oh no! It looks like he's donned the proverbial crimson mask.
There's so much blood, the Red Cross ought to be sponsoring this one, JR.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that.
Watch out! He reversed it!
This could be a pinfall.
Boy, these superstars...
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? I'll tell you what, we could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. Oh boy, this is not going to be an easy hole to escape from.
It sure isn't, JR. I've been on the wrong end of that one many times. His opponent telegraphed that one.
I'll be honest with you, King. A textbook reversal there.
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
Can his opponent kick out this pinning predicament? 2. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. He saw that one coming. Ric Flair's a 16.
He's a slippery devil.
You've got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy doesn't let anything stand in his way.
Yeah, including the rules. I tell you, if Flair wasn't a WWE superstar, he'd make a great lawyer or politician. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
He can hit his finisher right now. What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it.
1, 2.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted
3.
just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE's... Oh boy, here he goes.
There's absolutely...
Oh no, I don't like the looks of this.
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
Here's the cover, JR.
1.
There's the kick out. No surprise there.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it.
2. 1.
Let me tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another brand of
3.
sports entertainment out there.
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher.
You're not going to get him with that one.
6. 7.
It looks like they've decided to slow the match down a bit here.
And this could be a big mistake, JR. You don't ever want to give an opponent time to recover.
No, what you're not going to do.
10.
And there it is. That's the match.
Listen up, Benjamin. All I hear backstage is you running your mouth about how you pinned Triple H this and you beat Triple H that. Well, the fact is, everyone knows you just got lucky. Simple as that. It was a fluke. And it's never going to happen again. Do you understand me?
What a man. What a noble champion. Once again, assaulting his opponent after the match is over. And damn it, Shelton Benjamin is right. He has beaten Triple H in the past, fair and square.
You heard Triple H, JR. It was a fluke. He says Shelton Benjamin isn't in his league, and from the looks of things, he's right.
Where you at? Where you at? The king of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? King of the smack. What up, where you at? What up, where you at? Yo, I rock from South Bay to LA, from NY to Texas. You seeing who the best is, homie, now check your records. I'm reckless.
Requested this submission-only match against Ric Flair to get some payback for what the Nature Boy did to Shelton Benjamin last week. Folks, my sources tell me that Shelton Benjamin is not cleared to wrestle here tonight, and there's no timetable on his return.
He'll be lucky if he doesn't get some of what Benjamin got, JR. I've got a sneaking suspicion that Nate won't be coming down to ringside alone.
Accompanied by Triple H. From Charlotte, North Carolina, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious matchup, no doubt about it.
I can't believe he countered that one. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky.
There's absolutely no question in my mind that Ric Flair is one of the true legends of this business. I just think it's a shame that many of his accomplishments are based on cheating, deception, and underhanded tactics.
Haven't you ever heard the expression, the ends justify the means, JR? Ric Flair's held a world championship more times.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans.
Oh boy!
His opponent has focused on that area all match.
Yeah, and now it's paying off.
If there's the submission, there might not be any way out of it.
There better be, or we're gonna see a tap out right here.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Ric Flair's a 16-time world champion, JR. 16 times! There's not a WWE superstar in history who's done that.
Yeah, and the single
Rope break.
He's got his opponent locked into submission, JR. This could be it.
it could indeed. He might force his opponent to tap out right here.
Oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, it's a reversal. Can he capitalize on it?
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential
break.
to become an instant classic.
You've got to love Ric Flair. The Nature Boy doesn't let anything. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
He's looking for that finisher, and he can do it here. Finisher. I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
What a reversal.
This could finish the...
He, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, shot busted him open, and the blood is flowing freely.
This is great, JR. Where else besides the WWE can you see this kind of ruthless aggression?
I can't think of anywhere else, King, but I'm afraid I don't share your enthusiasm for this kind of brutality. He's a slippery devil. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering he's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We could see a tap out right here, JR. He reversed it. You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without... Wow! Stealing your opponent's finishing move definitely sends a message. I think I see where this one's going, JR. I don't think we're very far from the end of the match.
I disagree.
Wow! There's a hole you don't want to find yourself in, JR.
You sure don't, King. We've seen many a superstar tap out to this one. He's not going to get caught with that one. I tell you, King, I've got no...
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married, and then it's too late. We could see a finishing move right here.
A textbook reversal there.
Uh-oh.
Tell you what, King, the WWE superstars are about the greatest athletes you'll find in any sport, period.
What do you mean, just about, JR? Can you actually think of anywhere else that you can see athletes of this caliber?
I was just going for the... Oh, my God! That's his opponent's finisher! He just stole it!
Oh, boy! These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. I'll be honest with you, King. This is not the way I thought this match would go at all.
Me neither, JR. I guess that just goes to show that anything can happen in the WWE.
I think you hit the nail right on the head, King. And it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
Man, is there even going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done?
Not if they have their way, King. Everything they came in here with tonight.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine getting beaten with your own finisher, JR? I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes from the price of admission. These superstars took each other to the limit, but it's over now. My God, that's John Cena and the Big Show from SmackDown. What the hell are they doing here on Raw?
I can't believe this, JR. Somebody call security. Look out, Triple H.
My God, that thug John Cena is choking the life out of Ric Flair with his damn chain.
Is this how thugs like Cena treat their elders on SmackDown? This is bad, JR. Oh my God, what's that ogre Big Show gonna do?
They were down but not out, by God.
I don't think this is over, JR.
Not by a long shot, King. But why were those SmackDown superstars here on Raw? And what's going to happen next?
Well, hello there, tough guy. Welcome to the show.